no, no, no. Tell me so. No, no, no. All right, let me see something. Hold on, my peoples. Hold on. Let me make sure that we good. Let me make sure that we good. And then once I find out if we good, then we'll be good. Do you understand? Do you underdig? Hold on. What we looking like? What we looking like? We are good. So YouTube must have they must have updated or whatever. You know, they must have updated the app or whatever, and it stopped that little thing. That little it's kind of I'm kind of buzzed, and it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. All the time, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. I never come whack on an old school track. This is how we do it. Uh, 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 uh. Yo, take the bass out. Yeah, what's up, y'all? We got something to talk about tonight. Yo, Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this your daily. It's the daily go-getter-mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it is? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking no fast lane, no coasting, and everything is gonna be all right. We talk about somebody getting fired tonight. Auto worker, Ford auto plant. Ford Motors, baby. You know, little incident happened this week. President came through, taking a tour. You know, tempers, feelings was sparked. Somebody yelled out. Pedophile protector. You ain't no good. Release the Epstein files, you bastard. And Donald Trump said, fuck you. And now the guy's he's suspended right now. He's on suspension. And now the legality of it comes down because it's looking like he's suspended pending an investigation where it may come down to him being terminated or losing his job is the least of his worries. He's become famous now. And on top of that, supporters who feel like he should have been able to exercise his free speech. They say, we're going to start a GoFundMe and make sure that this man has enough money to fight his case if it should come down to it, to be able to keep his job or at least to live in peace. And he's already raised how much? It was like, I heard it was like $300 and something thousand. Let's have a look. How much money has been raised through GoFundMe for the Ford Auto worker who was suspended for yelling at Donald Trump? You gotta be kidding me. As of Wednesday evening, January 14th, 2026, two GoFundMe campaigns for the suspended Ford auto worker TJ Sabula had collectively raised more than $810,000. Sabula was suspended after yelling pedophile protector at President Donald Trump during the president's visit to the Ford plant in Michigan. God damn. 810. God damn. 810. God. Yo, how many of y'all heard how much he raised, how much money was raised for him, and now you thinking about going out and doing some fuck shit? It can't just be me. I'm like, wait a minute. So at work, I can make more than I probably would make at work for the next 8 years? Maybe 10 years, because who knows? He's working at the Ford Auto plant. It's not like he's an engineer. He works for Ford. 810,000, and all he had to do was yell at the president. I had to find out the president's next stop. Get me a job there. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling what I'll say. I'll be like, yo, you sucked it. Yeah. Well, that's what we're talking about tonight. We're going to talk about the legal ramifications, legalese, and, you know, the First Amendment, right to free speech. Is his right to free speech, is that protected? Is that protected free speech? What he did at the job? Should he be reprimanded for it? Should he be disciplined for it? Should he have been suspended for it? Should he be fired for it? Do they have the legal standing to do it? We got to talk about it. We're going to talk about it, be about it, get involved. These puzzle pieces right now, we going to solve, y'all. So I'm glad to see y'all. I see Rich Ball Jeep sent me a $2.99 super chat. He said, this is my last $2. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, thank you. 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 with you, Rich? I appreciate you with your crazy ass. It's all good. It's all love. It's all wood. What up, my man? Time is in the house. What's good? What's good, my brother? And Shirley Cheryl, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Shirley Cheryl, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's good? And hold on. There was somebody who commented first. I can't see it because I can't see it. Hold on. There we go. Whitney Smith, what's good? Whitney Smith, what up? What up? T. Carey, right, morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly into your site. What's good, ma? And Brown Eyes, what up, Brown Eyes? What's good? How you feeling? And Carla. Carla, what's up, ma? What up? Always a pleasure to see y'all. So what's this? Alan? Wait. Damn, that's a long. We just gonna say Alan Christ is God. No, he said Jesus Christ is God. That's not part of his name. Wait a minute. Alan Red Monsieur Tish the Shell. Earth. Earth is hell. Wait a minute. Alan R. the Monsieur the Shell. I need more time. Is that my man Buana Haguski? What's good? What up, my dude? What's good, my brother, man? It's good to see you. You already know. You already. All right. Brown, I said, yo, I was thinking the same thing. Let me go yell some. Why not? Yo. Now, remember the white lady who called the little 5-year-old boy and kept calling him nigga? And she got all that money raised for her. She got like 750 grand raised for her. And she wasn't even in court. Hadn't been sued by nobody or nothing. They just gave her the money just in case. Like, yo, put your feet up. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm not giving no money to nobody. I'm not giving out no GoFundMe because somebody lost their job. Huh? You know who gives me money if I lose my job? Unemployment, which means I give myself money that I put into when I lose my job. I mean, I'm down for certain causes, but here. So I'm gonna make you damn near $1 million because you yelled out at the huh? I can't stand that motherfucker, but I wish, huh? They like, look, this your money. You ain't gotta donate it to no charities. You know what I mean? This is for you. You know what I mean? Because you know you represented us. Represented who? I don't want to sound anti-democratic, but stuff, nigga, what? I know for a fact that if I got fired for doing, for doing some not well thought out shit at my job, I know a few of y'all I might be able to call up like, listen, man, I'm dead pop. My shit fucked up right now. You know what I mean? You know, I'm good for it. You know, as soon as I get back right, you know what I'm saying? Like, donate something. You know, I don't need a lot. Like, yo, like, get me a pair of, like, a new pair of Nike Air Max and shit. I'm fucked up, you know, summertime coming, you know, I gotta have that good shit on my feet. That's it. I mean, you know what I mean? I gotta eat too, but you know what I mean? You know, my people's gonna take care of that. I just need a new pair of Air Max. You know what I'm saying? I mean, cause you don't want summertime come around, I got this wax shit on. I just need a new pair of Air Max. They only $250. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Man. Damn, man. Good looking out, Buana said. Big bro be rocking some nice sweaters, man. That's what's up. Thank you. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let me see. Yeah, man. But you know, this. Well, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it because there's a lot of sauce. There's a lot of sauce in this spaghetti. There's a lot of sauce in this spaghetti. We need to talk about this situation. And it's a whole lot of other stuff going on, man. They killed another person. You know what I mean? They shot another person, killed another person in Minnesota. It's going down. Minnesota is the coldest place in the United States, but it's the hottest right now. It's the cold. I don't know if you ever been up that far north, but if you ever been up that far north, you know what I'm talking about. That thing crazy. You said hit a beat. I just hit a beat, but you know what? Hold on, no, we're gonna do something different. Let's go. All right. All right. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put away my instruments here. I'm put my toys away, and then we're gonna come back and have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? I haven't gone far. Put this away. Put these away. You know what I mean? You know, they say when you become a man, you got to put your toys away. Put them childish toys away. So this is what we're talking about today on the Daily Go Getimism Show. I'm your host, Son 752, a.k.a. Omar with the I'm feeling like a real man should, and I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should as well. Tonight, we are talking about Ford auto plant worker gets suspended for yelling at Donald Trump. Well, what the hell? Hold on, son. Hold on. Something ain't updated over here. It ain't updated over here. It ain't updated over here. Auto worker gets suspended for insulting Trump. Was he wrong? Now we can talk about whether he was right or wrong all day, but it kind of depends on the context of which you judge something to be right or wrong. He may have been right in his heart. He may have been right in his feelings. He may have been right in his righteousness. He may have been right in his morality. Professionally, was he right? How many of y'all agree with what he did? How many of y'all agree with what he did? How many of y'all would duplicate what he did? How many of y'all would take the ride just like he did? If y'all saw Donald Trump and you was at work, would you sacrifice your high 5-figure salary? Like you making 85, maybe 90 a year with, overtime. You are an assembly line worker. So union job, good pay. 65, 75, 85 with overtime. You might even be clearing 6 figures every now and then. Some years, if it's available, right? Would you sacrifice? Would you put that salary on the line and say, yo, fuck Trump? Yeah. Release the Epstein files, you bastard. You out here raping them little girls. You wrong. He was famously got the bird flipped on him. Bam! Bow, bow, bow. Donald Trump is a savage. And I don't mean that in no nice way. He is a savage. I mean, if I don't give a fuck was a person, he would be it. And please don't think I'm talking about him affectionately or admirably, because I don't have any respect for the man. I don't like him at all. But goddamn, that motherfucker makes an impression that won't go. He's like a picture it. Here you are, 15, 16 years old with your shorty, or you the shorty, and here you are with your little boyfriend. Your little boyfriend, and y'all been grinding and kissing and touching and damn near fucking, and he put that passion mark right there, bow, right there on your neck, big as shit. You know what I mean? You can barely turtleneck it away. He was sucking so big and hard, it damn near came up to your earlobe. And you gotta go home. He was sucking on your neck so long and hard, you thought he was leeching off of you. Did you give him some money? Anyway, that's the kind of impression that Donald Trump leaves. This shit wild. It's real wild. Son. So we can't get him to go away. But I guess I have this theory of what losers look like. And losing my job doesn't make me a winner. I can't allow somebody to make me lose my livelihood. I got kids, wife, woman, side chick, cars. You know what I mean? My rent, her rent, that type shit. You can't be sacrificing all of that shit. But now you got 810,000, so I guess he can, like, hey, you know what? I think I'm gonna buy my side chick a Toyota Corolla. I'm gonna buy a Corolla. I ain't even gonna buy, I work at Ford. I might buy a Ford Fiesta. That's what Shit is crazy. But yeah, on a professional side, would you put your job on the line? Would you put your job on the line to make a statement that fueled your heart or the way that you felt, that fueled your morality? What up, Mariah? Miss Jenkins, what's good? Yeah. So let me see what we working with. What we working with.
A call from.
Yeah. I say, yeah. What up, Kim? What's good?
Hey, you got it. How are you?
I'm feeling like a real man should.
What's up, chat? What's up, family? And other people.
Yeah, so you know what we talking about tonight, right?
I do.
That's what's up. So let's get right into it. What are your general feelings on what happened? Would you if you were in his position, would you have sacrificed your salary, your livelihood to make a statement against the president?
So the thing about that is it just depends. You know, in all honesty, it just depends on where my mood is. If it's a quick judgment, I probably would say something. If it's just me emotionally charged, something just happened and I just can't take anymore, I probably would say something. But if I have a moment to think about it, I'd probably separate what I believe personally from what I know legally, especially at work in a unionized, high-profile setting. You know, speech has boundaries. So if I wanted to challenge leadership, you know, I guess I'd do it through better protected channels and not during this show, corporate event, television thing. Because, you know, that's where decorum and rules apply. However, at the same time, it just depends. Like, for me, human nature is fickle. You know, you could be in the heat of the moment and respond accordingly, or you could take a moment to think. Then that's different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you take a hot moment to think about it, you may move differently. I don't know. I can't say yes or no. If it's right now today, because I have. I've said things, I've done things in the heat of the moment. I guess it's based off of emotion. I don't know. I've been arrested for doing stuff in the heat of the moment. So there's that. Because I do believe highly in respect. And I don't know. When I'm disrespected, I don't care who it is. I've had words with a judge before for the same thing. So I can't say for sure, is it the right thing to do? I can't say yes or no. You know, I guess it depends on where we stand as adults, where we stand, how we feel about our place in this space. And part of me is like, listen, I don't care who you are. You put your drawers and panties on one leg at a time, just like I do. I'm human just like you. You can't disrespect me. That's just that. So I can't say. And this orange bag of nothingness is the worst possible human for the world right now. And so I can't say how I would react. I would have to be in the moment. And again, if it's a situation where I just watched them snatch this child away and disappear him, and this man says the things he said, then I probably would react the same way this employee did. But if it hadn't happened, it was other shit, and we just there, I might lean back for a minute and give a moment to think about it and then not be so responsive. So I can't say. That's a tough one. I'm on the fence with it. I'm on the fence with this whole thing. Listen, there is a space in my heart where love used to feel an overflow that a darkness is growing. So I struggle with all of it. I really do.
Okay. Now the thing is, for me, I have to take the setting into consideration. I mean, A job is a job. So there are a lot of things that you would do at home, you might do at home, or you might say at home that you probably wouldn't do or say in the workplace. I mean, when you think about it, think about when you go get a job. You put on a good face. You talk about all of your positive attributes. You know, you're on your best behavior. You're giving them the version of yourself that is not fake, but it's definitely leaving out all of the regularities and your consistencies. As it pertains to being a citizen, and the way that you relax and the way that you talk and express yourself around people who you are comfortable with and well known around. So taking that into consideration, I can't see a situation where I put on airs in order to get this job. So when I get in here, then I'm just going to act the way I would if I was sitting in my living room amongst friends, maybe even drinking, having a good time. So at 55 years old, I absolutely know how to separate. There's no way I'm doing no shit like that. And I work in management. So I'm doubly not going to do nothing. I'm not even thinking about doing no shit like that. It's not in my training. However, at 25 and possibly 35, my recklessness and my need to see justice carried out I might have done that shit because I believed in things being black and white, no gray area. No, you either do the right thing or you do the wrong thing. That's it. And that even applied to me. Like, even though I may have lived a gray area type of existence, my thinking was it's black or it's white. And that's that. Hold on.
You have a call from Brown Eyes.
Brown Eyes, what's good? Hold on a second. So yeah, at a younger age where I was way more reckless, I might have shot off at the mouth because I really felt like the right thing had to be done. You know what I'm saying? But the stakes were a lot lower then. You know what I mean? At 25 years old, I still had the rest of my life in front of me. Even at 35, 35, you're a grown person. You know what I mean? And, you may have a family going on and all that kind of shit. So the stakes are higher, but you're still young enough. When you still young enough to have to have kids with nobody looking at you funny, the decisions that you might make might be different than after you get a couple of more years on you, grades start popping up and the stakes are a little bit higher. You know what I mean? When you start seeing you have more years in back of you than in front of you, it's a little bit different. Plus, you done learned a little bit. Like you was talking about, Kim, you know what I mean? You done been arrested for your mouth. Shit like that. And I don't know about you, but it's something about getting cuffs placed on me and being put in the back of a squad car or a paddy wagon that just straightens me the fuck up quick. Cause I like jail like I like liver. And anybody who knows me know I don't fucking like that shit. You know what I mean? I love my freedom, but I sure have put it in jeopardy plenty of times. But at work, it's different. It's different. What I do outside is way different than what I do in the inside of a place that's paying me. Because I'm there for the money. What up, Shell? What's good? Hold on. Let me read this super chat. Mariah Jenkins, thank you so much. Says, can't stay tonight. Boo. I have an early morning. I will catch the playback and be back tomorrow. Love you, boo, and love you, yo. A whole lot of love. Yo, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. Get some rest, do your thing, and good luck. And Patricia, what up, Patricia? What's good? Nate Jr. What's good? What's up? What's up, y'all? All right. So yeah, we can talk about this. So Brown Eyes, what's good? What's on your mind?
Hey, what's up, Miss Pounds? Hey, Ted. I'm good, honey. I don't normally call in, but this is something. This topic is something, and take Trump out of it. Not the majority of us can't stand that orange motherfucker. And given a chance, we gonna say how we feel about him. However, like the comment I made earlier, when my dad used to always tell me, he used to say, "Baby girl, you can be right and you can be dead too. So choose wisely. Choose your battles wisely." And when I was young, I didn't really fully understand what that meant. But then becoming an adult, having responsibilities, having children, and having other people that depend on you, some things that you want to say, sometimes you just got to swallow hard and not say what you want to say or find a way that you want to say, especially when it comes to the workplace, and become a little bit more respectful, or what's the word I'm looking for? Have a little bit more candid with what you're saying and what you're doing, especially in the workplace, because once you're in a workplace setting, you're now a representative of that company. And the job I retired from had a very big social media statement that you weren't allowed to mention the job. You were not allowed to dress in uniform and be on video and in social media, because now you're a representative of this department. And I'm pretty sure that the stance that Ford has, and it could be every person at Ford can't stand Trump. However, they are a representative of that company at that time, which is why that person got suspended. Do I agree with him? Hell yeah, the majority of America agrees with him. However, when it comes to putting food on your table and paying your bills and taking care of your children, I don't know how that his actions make, say for instance, he does lose his job and he goes to look for another job. What if that GoFundMe wasn't set up and he has to look for another job? Or he has legal fees and that money gets spent up and he's looking for another job. Other jobs are going to be looking at him like, how are you going to represent us? Are you going to make us money or are you going to cost us money? So a lot of things we may want to say, we may have to hold our tongue a little bit.
He should work at Walmart.
Well, yeah, well, I don't know.
Because that behavior is definitely welcome at Walmart. I've seen the videos.
Yeah, but he might not be making what he was making at Ford at Walmart.
Hey, I mean, he took a little demotion, but he can work his way up.
Yeah,
but anyway, Walmart managers at Walmart get a lot of money. But anyway, on a serious note, I think he was well aware of the stakes. You know what I mean? And one thing about I never worked in a union, but I've managed many union personnel. And one thing about working in the union, them motherfuckers think they can get away with any motherfucking thing. And I've worked in environments where it was pretty much true. When I worked at University of Penn, them motherfuckers ran shit. They ran shit, literally. They have put hands on managers and got away with it. You still got your job. You laid hands.
Yeah. I've been
Teamsters, boy.
And I've been in management and have been in management and seen it from both ends and had to deal with it from both ends.
Yeah.
And it makes you you see a lot of union members get away with shit that in a job where they didn't have a union, it wouldn't have been that you pack your shit and you get it escorted off the premises
immediately.
And you might have the cops called on you. So you may, so certain things you get away with a union that you don't get away in.
Listen, motherfuckers,
in regular jobs, and a lot of people, and they know that. But a lot of times that stuff end up coming right back around to bite you in the ass. I've also seen people say, "Okay, we've had enough of you. You're done," and the union don't really have nothing, can't really back you on it. I mean, they can try, but yeah, when you're done, you're done.
I've seen union reps sell people out. I mean, I've heard them say it like, well, I mean, you know what? we ain't doing this for him no more. You know what I mean? Like he gets smart with a shop steward or something like that. Like, all right, well, tell you what, we just not going to be able to do nothing for him this time. You know, so but in any situation where you're talking about money, you're talking about, you know, people are going to do certain things in order to secure the bag, or certain things to mess up the bag or sacrifice the bag, I should say. Because what he did, in my opinion, was definitely bag sacrificial. Now, he may have the support of everybody who's not paying him, but a lot of people who weren't paying him professionally have given to him. So I mean, that's a $810,000.
Yeah.
Just for going to work and flapping your gums. Now, I want to talk about this part, and I want to see what both of y'all think about this, because I'm not trying to play devil's advocate or nothing like this, but you know, I mean, procedure is procedure. Let's say if Donald Trump was out of this equation, and there was another executive that came to visit the plant, and when they went to when they were taking a tour around the plant, let's say this employee, TJ Sabula, let's say he yelled out something about the person who was touring the plant. Maybe he knew him personally or knew something about him personally. Maybe he had some personal dealings with him. Let's say that the person who was visiting and touring the plant had a run-in with a family member of his in some kind of way. Let's say he divorced his aunt, cheated on her or something. You know what I'm saying? And he yelled out, "Yo, cheater, you know, yo, philanderer, you know, something like that." Now, this is not the president anymore. What would happen to that employee?
An investigation definitely needs to happen. Like, that's just like I said before. When you work for a company, you represent that company. And most companies, especially unionized jobs, have a code of ethics. Most jobs have a code of ethics, or they have some type of regulations on behavior and how they expect you to act and perform while you're at work. And in certain instances, depending on your job, even while you're out in the public and on your social media. And a lot of times it's in your contract or it's in paperwork that you sign that a lot of people don't read. So the same thing would still, to me, the same thing would still apply. You don't get to do that.
Okay, Kim, what do you think about that?
So it just depends on what the exact workplace conduct policy is, and
Hello.
There is a gray area in there because it just depends. Like, has he had similar outbursts before, and how were they handled? You know, was he in the middle of working? Was he on break? Was he off duty? Has he been engaged with other disciplinary issues before? What's the union contract language? A lot of those things make a difference. I do believe in those kind of situations. Is it appropriate? Of course not. No, it's not appropriate. But at the same time, especially because he's under union, it is going to depend what their policies are for this kind of misconduct.
I'm sorry if I'm interrupting.
It's not as simple as because he did this action.
You don't hear me talking either?
Huh?
I just heard you say you don't hear me talking, but I don't hear
What'd you say?
Talking.
Kim, do you hear Brown Eyes?
No.
Okay, so we got this shit going on again. The same shit that happened Friday night. Where yeah.
Should I hang up?
No. As long as I can hear y'all and everybody else can hear y'all. Y'all just can't hear each other. Everybody else can hear y'all.
Okay.
Well, that doesn't make it good. Do you want to hang up and come back and see if it'll do it again?
And this dude, whoever this nut is in the chat, Rich, whatever.
No. Stay here.
Go to bed. Go to fuck the bed.
Stay here. We not there. We here. All right. So, Kim, like, all right. Here's my thing. Even if it wasn't a guest touring the place, if you yelled out something like that to just one of your coworkers, like, oh, you a pedophile protector or something like that, HR getting involved and you getting that write up. And depending on depending on what you said, that could lead to you getting a final warning straight from never being written up before.
Absolutely. You don't have to. Certain instances don't have to be progressive.
Right. Because that's threatening, that's bullying. You know what I'm saying? And it's not acceptable. And you sign all of that in the contract on every job that you work on. You can't create a hostile environment. Here's the real big problem as I see it. And this is easy work. If you put your job in a position to have to take up for you, which is basically is sacrificing their bottom line, what do you think they're going to do with you?
Get rid of you.
Exactly. Like, who the fuck is you?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You not an executive. You a low-level employee. You know what I mean? No disrespect.
You are expendable.
Everybody is expendable when they start fucking up the money.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I want to ask y'all is, what if Ford doesn't fire him? You had the president of the United States come to tour your fucking plant, which you know is a money move. He's coming there to see if y'all are eligible for some funding, some federal funding. Because we might not be getting a stimulus check, but corporate businesses get stimuluses all the time. On the books, off the books, and all of that. That's how it go. Especially the American Automotive corporation, because they're in trouble. Mm-hmm. People ain't buying Fords and Chryslers and GMs the way they used to. This ain't the 70s. So imagine this man disrespected the president. Let's say he was a good president. Let's say he wasn't Trump. Let's say it was Obama. And this man, let's say he yelled out, "Tar baby, monkey." It was Obama.
Mm.
Now we ain't on his side.
Right.
But he disrespected the president. President didn't do nothing to him. Mm. He disagrees with him ideologically, professionally, politically, and evidently personally.
Mm.
But
which you have every right to do. You don't have to agree with a whole lot of things, but you better watch your mouth too.
At work, had it been outside, ain't nothing going to happen to him. But at the job, what is going to happen to Ford if they don't do something about this employee? Mm-hmm. How are they going to explain? Well, yeah, yes, Mr. President, thank you for coming to see our plant, and I hope you'll cut this check. But yeah, we can't fire that employee that you flipped off because of what he said to you. He still works here. Right. You gonna give us this money?
Especially somebody like him.
That nigga gotta go. He is so out of there. Now I don't know what he looks like. The last name Sabula. What is that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he white. Yeah, he white. Hell yeah, he white. Yeah, he white. Mm-hmm.
Remember when the guy threw his shoes at who was that?
That was it. And George Bush, right? I remember that shit. It says TJ is a
So pissed off. For you to be so pissed off, you take off your shoes.
Yo, because remember in that country, that was the ultimate sign of disrespect.
Yes.
That nigga was on 10. He was on 10. I'm like, I can't stand you.
Sitting there boiling in his own juices. He had to take some shoes off.
And evidently, it ain't matter. Evidently, it don't matter if it hit him or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then we gotta shoot the fade. We gotta shoot the fade. If you... Oh, hold on. It says TJ is a father of 2 young children, a husband, and a proud UAW local 600 line worker. She writes. He's a line worker.
His wife, a line worker. I wonder if his wife is cussing him out right now. Like you?
Hell no, because they 810.
I know she happy that they built their GoFundMe money. But what if there was no GoFundMe money?
Well,
and if he got any type of legal fees, that GoFundMe money gonna get ate up quick. And does GoFundMe get a piece of that money?
He ain't gonna have no legal fees. His ass going. Only legal fees he'll have is if he try to fight to get his job back. I'll be like, man, fuck that job. I'm about to open up a store.
Yeah, he's gonna have to make his own business. Because a lot of companies, most companies see that other companies aren't going to hire him.
Man, 810,000. If he can't make good with that, I don't know what to tell him.
Yeah. Does GoFundMe get a portion of that money?
No.
No, I didn't know.
And it's for a good cause. That money ain't even going to be. It's not even going to be hung up.
Mm-hmm.
So shit, he better print up some T-shirts. You know what I mean? Pedophile protector. I bet them shit's going to sell.
I bet that would sell. That would sell. Hell yeah, that would sell. That would fucking sell.
Yeah, he about to get. The rich get richer. He about to be a 7-figure type dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean? Probably everybody listening to this show is working, and they probably know somebody who has been in a type of situation like that, or they have been in something like that themselves, and they know how they would react to this. Like, yeah. Everybody that had a supervisor, a manager, maybe the owner of a business, or somebody on the job that they wanted to cuss the fuck out, and you had to weigh your options. Like,
Yep.
And shout out to all of those people who think that because you invited somebody to go around the corner where y'all could rumble, that y'all wasn't gonna get in trouble because y'all wasn't on the job grounds. Both of y'all got fired. We all came the fuck back in. You know what I mean? Like,
I've had that happen to people at my job, and they was like, but okay, we heard about it. Y'all went to the local watering hole after work, the one that everybody goes to, and y'all in the parking lot fighting like this not gonna get back around the corner to the job and find out. Now it's a whole backfinding investigation. Now both of y'all suspended.
Yeah. So people be thinking that they can do anything off company grounds like it fucking matter.
Mm-hmm.
Read the contract about employee conduct. At the job that you work on, you should educate yourself, because a lot of people are. It ain't hard. This ain't hard. And all of y'all crazy motherfuckers that want to represent your job, you got your job on your social media pages. Oh yeah, I've been working for Amtrak for 40 years. Yeah. And guess what? You got fired in the 41st because you was talking shit. All of the with them Aramark workers that got fired because they was dissing the Eagles. Like, I don't think. Listen, take that shit off your profile.
They have to make that. I know at my job that if you wanted to put anything up, you had to end your video in whatever it was that you was doing on social media. You, under the code of ethics, you had to make a disclaimer that these were your own opinions and had no opinions that had to do with the Commonwealth, the department, or anything like that. Like you, or not, you had to. I remember real quick. I remember when that little video challenge that was out that people were doing, and I knew better. That people were doing, it was like the Don't Rush challenge, where people would show how they are in their work clothes or in their uniform, and then they would show themselves like dressed up and dolled out, like they're getting ready to go out. And it was mostly like law enforcement, military, firefighters showing themselves in their uniforms and then showing themselves dressed up. Well, me and a couple of us, we decided to do that. Boy, trust and believe, I heard about that when I got back to work. Heard about it and got written up for it. Got written. They were like, oh yeah, the video was real cute. Video was real cute. Captain want to holler at you. Like, oh shit.
Listen, people ain't got to know where you work. I mean, I understand what you did, and I could see not only y'all, I could see other people doing that who work in Department of Corrections, but you give them all the power. I mean, when you think about it this way, because you can make a lot of mistakes when you don't understand how certain things work. Oh shit. Well, that hold on. The app just crashed. Boom. This app ain't shit. This app is trash, son. It's trash. Hold on. It's trash, son. Oh.
Hello?
Sorry about that. The app crashed.
Yeah, you get it.
But yeah, what I was getting ready to say was this. If you look at it this way, you look forward to your days off, your weekends, your holidays, your vacation days, and all of that. So most of us are dying to get away from the job for a while. Many of us have stressful jobs and, crazy coworkers and disagreeable policies and all that kind of stuff. So why would you involve them in your personal business off the job?
It happens all the time.
It does, because we don't understand the rules. But once you understand the rules, like this ain't hard.
Yeah.
Okay. People know you have a job. They know you have a career. That's cool. But you don't have to, you wouldn't, what I was really trying to get to is you wouldn't appreciate your job controlling your free time. Mm-hmm. So why put them in a position where they could possibly do it? Don't give them the opportunity to control your free time. You want to wear their uniforms, you're giving them control. You want to put their logo or their name on your social media, you're giving them control. Now they can tell you what you can post and what you can't. Because now you represent them instead of representing yourself. And you didn't sign up on that social media in order to represent them, but you are. Mm-hmm. Now they ain't gonna complain if you give them free advertising, but they sure will complain when they feel like you're giving them bad publicity.
Mm-hmm. I don't even think it was just, we all knew better. We all knew better. Nobody had a disclaimer up there. Nobody said, hey, these are my views, this is that. So when the write-up came, I didn't do nothing but take it like, you know what, you're right. I was wrong. I knew better.
Shit is crazy. Yeah, I mean, look, what they say the old heads say, when you know better, you do better.
You do better.
Sometimes.
You do.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes, not all the time, not all the time. You don't always do better just because you know better. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's a crapshoot. Sometimes you just know better. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes it's just like, you know what? I know better, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Exactly. But that,
I'm doing. I want to do it. I'm gonna do it, and I deal with what comes later.
yeah, I don't know. I felt sorry for the boy until the 800. Until I found out about the 810,000. Like shit. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here. Shit. Yeah, most of us are saving for a house. This motherfucker got a house today. He just fucked up on what? He just fucked up on Monday?
That's crazy. It was Monday.
Yeah.
And it's what, Wednesday?
Yeah. Well, it's Thursday now. It's Thursday-ish.
But damn.
He had the money on Wednesday.
Damn.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see if it was Monday. Maybe I got that wrong. Hold on.
Even still, $800,000, and this what the 14th day of the 14th to 15th, that 14th day of the new year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that when he went to work that day, he didn't think that he was going to come up no 800,000.
Mm-hmm.
Damn near $1 million. And is he still collecting? Is he still people still donating to him? That 800 could turn to $1 million.
Oh, at that rate, he about to be seven figures.
Wow.
He about to be seven figures. Now, we be talking about, the price of groceries is crazy and gas is off the chain. And you just made somebody a millionaire. Fuck is y'all niggas doing?
For yelling.
Shit. That shit is
the president.
I bet you ain't get that kind of money and that what jobs be having like the birthday pool. What they call that shit?
The Christmas pools and all of that done. Yeah, birthday pool and the Christmas pool.
Yeah. Shit. The holidays just ended. And the second coming of Christmas, tax time coming. He ain't worried about no tax time. That nigga straight. He good to go. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker damn near, y'all done damn near pushed him up into the 1%. All right.
Go ahead. Nah. He went home. His wife probably went home. He looked at it, had to tell his wife that. But then that GoFundMe hit. And, I'm pretty sure he got some head. I'm pretty sure he getting head on demand.
I'm so proud of you, honey. So proud. You did it, baby. You did it. You stood up for all of us.
Right. Guap.
Yeah. But I felt sorry for him except for this. But I'm like, damn, man, the other day we did a show that YouTube has deleted, talking about I deleted it. I know if I would delete my own video, I ain't delete that shit. But anyway, I was talking about how prisoners, ex-cons come home from prison expecting to come home to a hero's welcome. And some of us, adhere to that. Some of us actually, we make that happen for them. And and it's sad because, certain cats come home from college, maybe from grad school or whatever, they got their masters and they come home to no fanfare. And it is. And I'm looking at this situation a little similar because I'm like, so everybody else is doing what he was doing before he yelled out, just going to work, maybe trying to get promoted, get a raise, make ends meet, get a second job, just trying to make sure that the food is on the table, the roof is over the house, the shoes on the feet, the coats are on the back, and the heat is in the house. You know what I'm saying? And he becomes a millionaire just for yelling out some fuck shit. And it's like,
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yo, they better hire Terry back. Yeah, I mean, he missed 45 consecutive days and shit, and they let him go. They need to bring him back because this shit ain't right. But he put his job in the position to have to answer for him, and don't no job want to do that.
No, right.
There's no way he can keep that job. No way. Maybe he can go work for Mercury. You know, they owned by Ford. He can't be in that plant right there.
Make cars? Do they still make cars?
To Lincoln Mercury, they still make Lincolns?
Oh, okay. Yeah, Lincoln. I'm saying you ain't got to see a Mercury car.
Now they discontinued the Grand Marquis, which is the best car I ever wrote. That shit is awesome.
I can't remember the last time I saw a Mercury vehicle on the road.
You know what I mean? Every time I see a Grand Marquis, I be like, so nice. But yeah, I don't know. I have really mixed feelings about that whole thing. It's
yeah. Because like to your point, you saying people out here really struggling to put, keep going to work every day, keep food on the table, keep the lights on and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And here's this guy, and we look. I think it hits so hard because I guess he represents the working man. And look at what the working man, and here comes this president who, like I said, the majority of America can't stand, or the majority of the world can't stand. And he represents the working man working at Ford, and the imagery that we get when we think of Ford and Ford vehicles and Ford tough and Americans being tough and working and keeping the lights on and having to pay and childcare and this and that. So I think the fight comes in from everybody else. Like, yeah, like we got to stand up for the working guy. We got to stand up for this guy. And it's like, yeah, everybody done stood up a lot to the tune of $800,000. And now it's like, well, damn. Well, damn. It's like I don't know, it's like a two-edged sword. You feel bad for the guy, but then you feel good for the guy, but then you're like, damn, can I get $20?
Mm-hmm.
Can you put some gas in my tank now?
Yo, Jason said this guy has already made 5 to 10 times his annual salary in just a few days by doing something stupid that millions of other Americans have only dreamed of doing. Man, that's right as hell.
Yes, it is. Absolutely, yes, it is. Or how many times have we done looked at the TV or listened to something that he heard on a... You have a call from...
My bad. We had another call.
Okay.
Kim, you there?
Yo, what's up?
Oh, my bad. That's not Kim. Every time I see a 317 number, I think, yo, what up? What's up? What's good?
Hey, we're seeing if you can clap ass cheeks.
And I clicked this dickhead in. What else you got? What else you got, sir? Damn. I can only get rid of him one way.
Tell that bitch to shut up. God damn, he talk too much, man.
Yo, what kind of accent you got? Where you from?
Clap ass cheeks. Shut up, man.
How many gold teeth you got? Fucking clown.
Yeah, he hung up though. He freed me. I should have known. Damn, he from Kim Hood. Same area code. Same area code. We're gonna send somebody to go get him.
What's his number? Listen, I'm gonna ask you for his number later.
Cool. Cool. You put him right on out there.
JJ said he sold them gold teeth for some rock. He probably did, I'm sure.
Motherfuckers, they need their little 15 minutes.
Yes.
Oh, he's trying to call back. Nah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not going to happen, sir. You're done. You're done, homeboy. As a matter of fact, let me fix you.
I'm trying. When I tell you, son, I'm trying to like really keep my mouth and keep my composure, because the other, I want to let her out. I want to let the demon out, but I'm trying to respect your show, and I know trolls don't deserve the fame that they're looking for.
Everybody needs love. You know what I mean?
No, they don't.
Everybody needs love. They just didn't get it. They just didn't get it. And you know what I mean? They come here looking for it. Like, if I can't get love, just give me attention. Fuck it.
Well, he got to talk to his mama about that.
His mom might have passed.
But his grandmama, his auntie, somebody.
He was raised by deer.
Well, go hug the deer. Matter of fact, go sit on the deer's antler.
He was raised by...
Go sit on the deer's antler then.
Funny thing is, deer don't make no noise. Them motherfuckers quiet as shit. They quiet as shit. Speaking of deer, though, I saw this video yesterday when they were saying that if a deer comes up to you, it's because he wants you to rub him or her, because they want you to scratch them in places that they can't reach. And I was like, word. So deer just come up to you randomly. Like, the deer I know, they don't fuck with no humans. You know what I mean? I'm like, so when they run right into your car and it's moving, is that them trying to are they trying to scratch them apart? They must be itching down to the bone. That car scratched me hard as shit. You won't survive this scratch. The car was itching too. Horrible. That shit fucked up.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
I looked at that video. I was like, huh? Yeah, that's just deer just coming up to you, huh? Where you live at? Green Acres?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's the only way that you see that is in Green Acres.
Listen,
out in the woods.
Shit, Green Acres today, that shit is all city. You know, that shit was right out. This shit right outside of New York. But no, I'm getting back to this. You know what I mean? I know that a lot of people really side, evidently, for that many people to give that much money, a lot of people really side with what he did. But the question that I have for them is, would they do the same thing? Like, even if he didn't get get all of the money that he got donated to him, would you do the same thing? Because a lot of us want to do the same thing. A lot of us would have some choice words for the president if we had a chance to talk to him to whereas he could hear us. But at the job, you thought that was going to work?
Right. I think it was really, it might have been, I kind of want to ask him, was that just like an impulse move? Like, did the words come flying out your mouth before you had a chance to really think about it? Was that just a straight impulsive, and your impulse control just was non-existent that day? Because to me, that just seems like really like a sudden, loss of impulse control. And it just, the words came out before you had a chance to stop them.
Well, he might have been yelling at his TV, you know what I mean, for months. And when he got a chance, because he identifies as an independent, he's not a registered Democrat or Republican. But he has voted for some Republican candidates. And I guess he's voted for some Democratic candidates too. But Trump is such a polarizing figure that you kind of have to throw away the playbook when talking about him. You know what I mean? Because a lot of Trump supporters are not in support of him right now. Many of them in his own administration. Many of them in Congress, the Senate. He's been losing certain legal battles lately.
Yeah.
Some people were asking, why hasn't the National Guard gone into Minneapolis to calm this situation down? And the reason is because the judges have told them no. Ain't gonna be no more of that. That's a dub. That's a dub. I hope you took pictures and videos of the last places that you went, but you're not doing that no more. So that's all. That's being shut down and that's a good thing because people are realizing that, like, he's just too lawless. You can't defend this.
Yeah.
This is getting really, really hard to defend. And that's what I'm talking about. The same way as he's putting the Department of Justice and the Supreme Court, he's putting them in positions where they like, yo, you fucking up our house. Like, we can't let you do this. Like, this is too much. You putting us on Front Street way too much. And I'm sure that Ford felt the same way for TJ Sabola. Like, yo, you can't do that, my dude. I'm not sure how long he worked there, but regardless of how long you worked there, anybody can get fired or downsized or forced to resign. You know how it go. So why put yourself in that position? And why put us in a position where we have to make that decision for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought we was having a good time here. But yeah.
Yeah. He's like the drunk friend that you can't answer for no more. You can't take up for no more.
People have to understand the difference between making moves and making money moves. People don't understand. Many of us out here make more money from our hearts than we do from our minds. Well, in corporate America, they didn't build these Fortune 500 companies on their hearts. You can fool yourself into thinking that they did, but they didn't. They give a fuck about money. They don't give a fuck about you. And if you're the type of person that thinks that you have to work at a job where they care about you, you're in for a rude awakening. Maybe if you work at a mom and pop outfit, but how many of those are there out there anymore?
Right.
But
something happened to you today or tomorrow, they will have your position posted.
Easily. In today's economy, a union job?
Something happened to you on the job, your job will be posted immediately. They might pass around a card, and they not really the job not doing it. Your coworkers are doing it.
Yeah,
the card will get passed around. They'll have your face in a wreath picture, and your job is posted.
Remember, Charles from BMF, he got fired from Cadillac. So there's that. And they're not coming back for another season. So now what?
I never watched BMF. I don't know who Charles.
Oh, then Charles was their father. Okay. And he worked for Cadillac. They let Charles go. Well, Charles he quit because he was going to work on his music career, and then he got hurt, so he needed to go back to work. And they was like, yo, we tried to get you to stay. Job gone, Charles. Job is gone, Charles. But anyway, they got canceled for the next season. See what happens when you got beef with 50 Cent? That's literally what happened. Like, oh shit, fucking 50. Don't fuck with 50.
Nobody.
Yeah, this shit is crazy. Jason says North Korea is a whole different story because that country has specialized in Looney Tune leaders from its beginning, and all in the same family. You know what I mean? It's good work if you can get born into it. You know what I mean? You don't see them worried about the internet. It won't be no social media posts. Well, you ain't got to worry about none of that in North Korea. Social media. What? You know what I mean? They got the Kim Jong-un group. You know what I mean? Un book. They all on Un book and shit. They stay in Un book jail. Like, yo, you ain't pay homage to Un? Oh, all right. 30 days for you, motherfucker. And that goes for you and your whole family.
Yeah.
All y'all.
The whole bloodline.
I just want to know what they eat to get them to be able to march that way. Because that shit look hard.
Yeah.
You know what I
Everybody
mean?
got strong feet and ankles.
I'm trying to tell you. And arms. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck? That's the way y'all decided y'all want to march? Shit. Enemy see y'all miles away. No radar. Like, yo, look at them. Look, it's a wave of motherfuckers waving beside. Oh, that's them. Just start shooting. Just start shooting. Fucking North Korea.
Yeah.
Now we got to start North Korea. We got to start asking. Well, what did damn? What was that damn crazy ass basketball player? The one that started the tattoos in the NBA was ugly ass.
Rodman.
Yeah. What does Dennis Rodman know? Because Kim Jong-un loved his ass. Hold on a second.
Really?
Oh yeah. He been in North Korea. Like, who can say they've been in North Korea? Rodman. Hold on a second.
And why would
Hold on.
You have a call from Sure.
Miss Halsey, what's good? How are you?
Hey, this is a bullshit girl. So it's something I've seen tonight. But I gotta talk to you about it in private. Hey Kim. Hey.
No, that's not Kim, that's Brown Eyes.
Is that Brown Eyes? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. She's on my Kim. Hey, Brown Eyes. Hey, Cheryl. How are you? Okay. Hi, everybody in the chat. But son, I need to talk to you in private, though. Can you get back at me?
Yeah, I'll call you. I'll call you back after the show.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
I got you.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
All right. Have a good night. Okay.
All right.
Good night, babe. Bye-bye. Good night.
JJ, you in trouble. So nah. So Jason said Kim Jong-un's Discord must be off the hook. Yo, you should see his Twitter. Instead of X, that shit called Star. That shit crazy. Every tweet gotta have a oon in it. As a matter of fact, that's what they call. They call them oons. Every time you write something, that's a oon. When you post, put up a oon. Put up a oon.
That's wild.
JJ said Rodman was an ambassador to North Korea. That was the craziest shit ever. Yo, I don't think people understand how crazy that is. Yeah. Like, go to your travel agent and tell them you want to go to North Korea. See what they tell you.
Like, what? What? Like,
you can't get there from here. Literally. You can't get there. Ain't no flights going nowhere near that motherfucker. You got to go all the way somewhere in Asia and then take one of their airlines and go. And I'm not sure you can still do that. Hold on. Let's let me look this up. How would? Let me see. How would an American citizen visit North Korea?
Generally, American citizens cannot legally visit North Korea as tourists because of a travel ban. However, there are exceptions for journalists, Red Cross workers, and humanitarian workers. Dual citizens might also be able to travel using a non-U.S. passport.
Dual citizens. So the same way as when we had the embargo on Cuba, you couldn't go from the United States to Cuba, but you could go to the Bahamas and then go to Cuba, or I think you don't quote me on this, but certain Puerto Ricans claim that they could go to Cuba. And I'm like, how? That's U.S. territory. Y'all still have to play. Yeah. Y'all still have to abide by the same laws that we do. But yeah. So that's how you would, because Castro would let you in. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Castro would let you, as long as you wasn't hating. He'd let you. He'd let you in. Like, oh, you want to come to the United States? Come on. You black too? Oh yeah, come on. We got a seat for you. You want some free education? You want to be a doctor? You want to be a doctor? I see you. You want to be a doctor? Only thing is, you gotta work. You gotta work in a humanitarian effort for 5 years after we give you this free ass training. It's top notch training though, top notch. But yeah. So, I mean, Dennis Rodman going to North Korea, that wasn't no small thing. That's crazy.
It is. It is. JJ Digger said he thinks that he was invited by Kim Jong.
He was.
Wow.
Kim Jong liked American basketball, and he really liked Dennis Rodman for some reason. He caught his ire. Like, I don't.
Maybe it's that whole crazy, I don't give a fuck, paint my nails and pierce my eyebrow that caught his attention.
Or the dresses, or all that other.
Yeah, the dresses.
That other little gay shit he used to be doing. Hold on. Why did Dennis Rodman go to North Korea?
Dennis Rodman visited North Korea for what was called basketball diplomacy. He went to play exhibition games with other NBA players for Kim Jong-un, who was a big basketball fan. The trips, starting in 2013, were meant to build goodwill, although they were controversial.
And Rodman expressed a desire for peace and communication despite his admiration for Kim, leading to debates about his role as an unlikely ambassador. That basketball. Kim Jong-un, having studied in Switzerland, was a huge NBA fan, especially of the Chicago Bulls, where Rodman played. Rodman's visit centered on playing basketball with North Korea teams, a concept Vice called basketball diplomacy. Now, I think, you know what I think? I think that's real interesting. How you, like, leaders of, or relatives or whatever, children of these dictatorial countries or whatever, they'll go and study in a place like Switzerland. You would think that they wouldn't want any other influence besides right there in their country.
And they're on their own, right?
Yeah. So I'm like, so you went to Switzerland to get an education, but this shit seemed crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what we're working with. That's how they doing it. That's because who was the Bibi Netanyahu? Then he like Wasn't he educated in like Pennsylvania somewhere? Shit, you know what I mean? Somewhere.
Benjamin Netanyahu?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where did Benjamin Netanyahu go to school?
Benjamin Netanyahu went to Cheltenham High School, graduating in 1967.
Cheltenham High School.
He later studied at the Massachusetts
Motherfucker.
Institute of Technology, earned degrees in architecture and business management, and also studied political science.
What the fuck? This bastard! This fucking Abington motherfucker. Cheltenham High School. I'm like, I know I heard that he went to school in Pennsylvania. Shit.
I wasn't ready for Cheltenham High School, though.
I was ready. That no good bitch.
I wasn't ready.
He went to MIT.
I wasn't ready for Cheltenham.
Fucking Cheltenham High School. Cheltenham's finest. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about Cheltenham High School and Abington High School, mad Jews. Mad Jews. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no stopping that. Especially Abington.
I don't know if Cheltenham really like that anymore, though.
Well, yeah. Not like when I was younger.
Yeah.
Cheltenham High School was that was like, I mean, it only got one high school. You know. A lot of people changed their address so their kids could go to Cheltenham. I know one in particular, you know what I'm saying, he went to Cheltenham because he actually got kicked out of Central. So went to Cheltenham. So it was like his parents was going to make sure that he got a quality education. He just managed to fuck that up at every turn. I know how it be.
Yeah.
I know how it be.
Excuse me.
Man.
Yeah, he said his brother says dogs are still alive but invited to basketball and to see proof. Wow. I'm sorry, I was reading.
Nah, I saw it. What's up, The Change? What's up? What's good, my dude? How you feeling? Like, yeah. Yeah. Well, we about to get on about it here in a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? We about to get on.
Well, thanks for having me on.
I appreciate you calling anytime. Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good night.
You too. Be safe.
Right, good night, Chad. Love you too. Bye-bye.
All right. All right. So the general consensus. What? No. Wait. What is the general consensus? Do more of us agree with the actions of TJ Sabola, or are we in opposition to his position? You know what I mean? I think we probably all agree about the money aspect. Like, yeah, hey, it's good work if you can find it, right? But do we agree with the tactics that he had to employ in order to get it? I mean, he got lucky. I think we could probably all agree on that. I think he got very, very lucky. And luck like that doesn't come around just, you know, it don't always fall in your lap just like that. But he got it good. He got it good. Damn, JJ said he fed his brother to his dogs while still alive, but initiated a basketball embassy program. The Jong-uns don't play. Everybody knows don't mess with the Jong-uns. JJ says, I'm not sure, but all of their kids go to Ivy League schools in the U.S. You talking about Bibi Netanyahu? Bibi. How he get a nickname? What up, Riding? What's good? All right. Jason says, JJ, Kim's brother had it coming. He made the mistake of being born before Jong-un and not getting picked to succeed their father. Yeah. That's what happened. He had to go. He had to go because of that. And I second that emotion. Nate, you from New Guinea? That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. This is what we going to do. We're going to go ahead and do these birthday shout outs. And then I'm going to let you good people go on about your business and make it happen the way that you make it happen. So, we have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious January 14th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. We get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. We get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. We get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box, Christina Goldwire, and also Tamika Willis, Latoya Putnam, Providence Ridgeway, Haya Zaya, Venus Rising, Lavanya Scott, Erica Smith, and last but not least, my homeboy going all the way back to the 7th grade, my man Stephen Allen. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious January 14th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, to rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, man, listen. One thing my dad always taught me was that don't let nobody mess up your money. Do not shit where you eat. You can find plenty of places to shit. Nobody wants to smell that where you eat. And the job is where you eat. So I suggest if you don't like the job, if you don't like their code of conduct, if you don't like the way that they pay you, if you don't like the way that they treat you, if you don't like the rules that they implement, that they demand that you live by, you have the power. You have the choice to move on and do whatever it is that you want to do. But while you're there, it's necessary for you to go ahead and follow the rules. You know what I mean? You're only there for 8 hours a day, man. You can rock it out. Trust me, you got 16 hours left to do what you want to do. But in the case where you are basically inviting your job into your personal life because you are doing things that they would consider to be representative of them and their way of doing things. You want to do that? Do you want to get funky with me? Do you want to? All right. We didn't do the poll question. The poll question was, do you think that jobs should be involved in employee social media activities in any way? 31% says yes if you name them on your profile. Wow. 36% says no, not at all. Thank you, 36%. 8% said depends on whether it's good or bad. Interesting. And 26% said all social media should be private. I think I would have to go with all social media should be private and no, not at all. I don't think that businesses should be held accountable for what employees do just because those employees are proud employees of your business or your company. I mean, I understand it. I understand it. I just don't agree. I just don't agree. I don't agree that you should be bound to the rules and regulations of your company while you're on your free time. And that's mainly because I know that in reverse it doesn't work. And the reverse isn't true. Your company does not represent you or your beliefs or your thoughts or your feelings when they conduct their business. Sure, sometimes they'll have employee surveys, you know, because they want to so-called be in touch with their employees and employ those ideas into their workforce. But that's all cap, and it's really just a public relations move. They don't really give a shit about what you think. Companies are put together by a handful of executives, actuaries, and experts in the field, and they feel like they've set this thing up to work in spite of you, not including you. They include you to make money for them. That's your sole purpose at any job that you work on. So that's why they're willing to suspend you or make life hard for you if you put their name on your profile, because legally that puts them in a position to have some say-so over what you post on social media and basically how you conduct yourself. So if you don't want your company in your business, then make sure that you keep them off of your profiles and keep them out of your personal life. Yeah, pretty simple as that. Now, this dude got almost $1 million out of it. Well, good for him. You and I may not be so lucky. Right now, I'm nowhere near that kind of luck. But boy, would I like to be. But I'm going to have to get my fortune a different kind of way. And y'all may have to also. I want to thank y'all for coming through. I hope y'all enjoy listening to the show as much as I enjoy broadcasting it. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night, 2 a.m. for another Daily Go Get 'Emism show. The Daily Go Get 'Emism show. The Daily Go. Y'all be good. At this hour, it's either time to go to work or time to go to bed. I'm about to go to bed. That's what I said. I'm about to go to bed. That's what I said. As soon as my head hits the pillow, I be out of here. Like Jalen Willow. You know what I'm talking about. I don't like them kids, but I be sleeping on them, and I think I did. And it won't be no dreams, it seems. Or sometimes I be so out of here, I can't even mean to be waking up at a decent hour. I gotta get my sleep because I gotta increase my power. That's work. Because your muscles be building while you're resting. You can't get them shit up to be testing yourself and your skills and your wealth. It's gotta build that shit and make sure your health is straight. So hold up, wait. If you gotta go to work right now, make sure that you don't be late. Hit the like button, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Peace.